as such. The overlay is actually gonna be correct this time, as we are watching the game we were supposed to be watching. But for whatever the reason, the players just didn't wait for us. They didn't even ping us that the lobby is ready. Ugh. God damn it, FAF. You never change at all. I blame it on the tournament directors, and I blame it on you, FTX. You are the tournament director, you're the one doing this tournament, so it is all on you, it's your fault. Remember guys, if anything goes wrong in the FAF community, be it FAF Association, be it the FAF ladder pool, blame FTX Commando. He's the one behind it. Anyway, the map is Canis 4v4 Spezial Edition. Specially. I have no clue how to pronounce it, but let's just go and call it Spezial Edition. As we can see, this is the beloved Canis map, although with a little bit less reclaim that you normally see it. Like, don't get me wrong, there is still a lot of reclaim here on this map, 34,000 reclaim. But it's not as contested as you would otherwise think, because it's actually spread out quite evenly. You can see that there is some reclaim here near the bases, some reclaim in the middle, some on the flanks. So there is actually no need to go and push for anything hard. Which is great, because it means that our players can actually go and focus on moving their commanders to somewhere else. They can try to push a flank or something other. Maybe even go for a sneaky and fast gun upgrade to just go and push straight through the middle. Just go the full submarine mode here. Go beneath the water, beneath the waves. Sneaky like a cheeky U-boat in the World War II. You just go like boom, 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 boom. And then you walk out like a Rambo boy out of the water and keep on dealing mayhem. And walk straight to the enemy base with the gun com and just deal pain. Although to be honest, I don't think this is gonna happen. But I am really happy to see that Mr. Archsimkat is actually opting to go for a really aggressive build order, as he's gonna go for the 3 land factories before even attempting to go for the air. Same for Mr. Zlo. And instead, they're gonna opt for some early scouts and some early tanks to actually go and try to get rid of the expanding engineers for the opposing team. And the team creative name 11 is actually opted for the air factories as their third option, meaning that they already have air scouts flying all over the place, meaning that early mech marines, early raids by the tanks from Zlo are actually all gonna be spotted. Though it seems like there is no bomber happening, as both players are actually trying to go and make some interceptors to go and grab the early air advantage and maybe then later on abuse the air control. So we can see Archsimkat gonna go here, grab the little Hydra for now. After that, he most likely gonna go just a little bit forward, try to secure this positions here for himself, because this position here is something you really want to own. You really want this to be yours. So yep, we can already see some units moving here to go and actually secure it, to go and try to look for any kind of enemy units that would be trying to go through here. Like this little striker here, which otherwise would go and kill off your expanding engineer. So a really nice place from Mr. Archsimkat. On the other flank, we have Mr. Zlo doing Zlo things. A lot of random T1 tanks just moving around everywhere, trying to go and find the expanding engineers. But it seems like they are not gonna find anything, because the engineers belonging to UD are actually quite safe. And if you will look at the engineers expanding to the west, like those two, you can see there is a lot of tanks here, meaning that this little expansion is gonna be firmly secured by the team creative name. Also, like I said, Mr. Archsimkat successfully managing to go and defend his engineers, expanding to the right flank. As we can see, the striker just died. There is some more mech marines coming in here, meaning that this little guy here might be in quite a trouble. Yes, run away, run away, run boy run! Yep, it seems like the T1 engineer is gonna be just fine, as the T1 striker and the little mech marines are gonna get intercepted by a single Aurora, which is just gonna go and die. The little Zumi sprite actually also died. As you can see, Auroras are in the range of the enemy strikers. There is some micro happening, and good job, Mr. Archsimkat, defending your positions. Now it seems like Mr. Zlo is actually doing really good. He's gonna go and deny the Hydra. The Hydra have been denied to Mr. Yudi, meaning he's actually gonna go and most likely struggle just a little bit. Never mind, he's not struggling, he's abusing the overflow from his little teammate. As Mr. Spiky is actually overflowing quite a lot of energy. Meaning that Haachamachama is gonna be just fine for now. He might have lost this little expansion for now, but rest of the field have been secured. SpikeyNoob, on the other hand, still not giving up, trying to keep on pushing. And yes, there is a challenge for it, but unfortunately the command is broken. So yep, thank you Slalo, thank you very much. I'm sending you big thank you, 2 minutes from the future. But yeah, it seems like Mr. SpikeyNoob is unfortunately not gonna be capable of dealing any kind of damage to the most eastward expansion for Archsimkat. He might be capable of killing a single T1 mechs, but that is nowhere enough to make it worth it for the team. But the left flank is actually looking quite dicey for the top team, as the creative name is actually pushing back the creative issues, as we can see here, as the Auroras are proving to be quite a pain in the arse for the opponents. As we can see them just going around, as we can see the Zlo is actually gonna go and move back his thumb, retreat to the safety, as you don't wanna be chasing Auroras at this stage of the game. Or at least not... oh boy. Oh boy, the TML is out and running as Mr. Archsimkat just managed to go and launch the first TML and the T... oh no, never mind, that is just the... that is only a T1 factory. I thought this was actually a T2 HQ that just died. No, oh no, the TMD have been actually finished on time. Oh boy. Good thinking, Mr. Yude, good thinking. This TMD just saved you, really saved it, because you were about to go and lose your... Wait, it was the T2 HQ. Or it wasn't. Yes, this was actually the T2 HQ. It's just that the amount of mass was actually quite low, and that was why I was so bewildered. But it seems like a good TML barrage is actually gonna kill not only the... oh no, the T2 mechs. The T2 mechs just have been eradicated. Nothing has been left from it. Not even a scrap. Oh no. Anything but my mexes. No, my sweet child. I'm gonna cry. My mexes. No. Anyway, let's go and see if actually Archsimkat is gonna do something else with his TML. As we can still see that he's still building the missiles. Meaning he's still gonna be... oh my goodness, while we're looking at the T2 mexes, it seems like Mr. SpikeyNoob actually managed to go and deal a lot of damage here on the other flank. And also Squall, if a draw happens, won't we just get the 4th match or not? Anyway, it seems like Archsimkat have been quite pushed back by Mr. SpikeyNoob, although now with the T2 gunships on the ready, it is gonna go and deal with the little things that are raiding behind the base. As Mr. SpikeyNoob is actually ready with the gun upgrade on his ACU, and in a chat move he's actually gonna go and try to push in forward into the fire base belonging to Mr. Archsimkat. Yep, the shots are being exchanged as Mr. Spikey is taking a lot of fire. But unfortunately there is nowhere enough T1 and T2PD to go and stop this Rambo boy. Oh no, here comes the interceptor. It seems like Mr. Spike is gonna go and move some of their own to go and shut down the enemy. Oh no, a beautiful flag shot just managed to go and shut down all of the enemy. Interceptors are down and UD are no longer capable of fighting over this position here. As the airfight goes to the top team, or no, never mind, it seems like some of the intis belonging to Mr. Archsimkat managed to go on their own way. Oh no, never mind. This is... No, that's not how you do it. You're gonna go and look... Archsimkat, that is not how you do it. Oh no. You just lost all of your little interceptors and gunships here, and that wasn't the best play here. Even more so as we can see that Mr. Haachamachama is... Oh god damn it, what an abuser. He's actually have chrono and double gun upgrade on his ACU. He's gonna keep on walking straight after Mr. Zlo ACU. It seems like Mr. Zlo is actually gonna be incapable of dealing with it at all. Just look at this army coming here after his Russian booty. And the worst thing of all, even though he have a small army here, it seems like he's not gonna be capable of using it at all. As such, Mr. Zlo is gonna drop to 1k HP and kaboom, baby! The first ejection of the game happens as Mr. Zlo have been defeated by the nasty chrono upgrade made by Mr. Rudy. And now we can see both ACUs entering the submarine mode, as both Yuri and Skull are actually gonna walk through the water, as Mr. Archsimkat is gonna go and try to make a swift push with some of his blazes towards the positions belonging to Yuri on the other hand. As such, the ACU from Yuri is gonna keep on standing under the water, but the problem is he have the chrono upgrade, so even if he goes out of the water, killing him is still gonna be really hard when it comes to using the land unit. As such, an air snipe seems to be the only option for him to happen. Actually, the chrono is not working. The chrono is not working for whatever the reason. Balance team, why is the chrono not shooting when the ACU is shooting? And anyway, the torpedo bombers are actually coming out on the field from Archsimkat. As you can see, the first one connects with the ACU belonging to Yuri, as Yuri now have to actually get out of the water, otherwise he's risking dying to the torpedo bombers. But oh no, this is actually a quite dicey situation, because it seems like Mr. Yuri is actually gonna go for the draw. Yuri is gonna go and most likely kill Archsimkat here, or at least get a draw as Mr. No, never mind. It seems like Mr. Archsimkat might be actually capable of getting deep to the water. Only 5,000 HP left on his ACU. 4,300. Water, get to the water. Oh no. God damn it, Arch. All you had to do was basically get to the water, and no, water is too allergic for you. And as such, Team Creative Name 11 wins this best of 3. GG. Well played to you. And for the next game, I think we're gonna actually keep on watching exactly the same matchup. I mean the team of UD and Spikey. But this time, they're gonna go up against Mr. Tagada, together with his little friend, Slado.